And after you leave a like, remember to smash the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet. And remember to hit the notification bell so every time I post a video, you can know right away. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. What's good, YouTube viewers, subscribers, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And you guys already know I was trying different fast food fish sandwiches. So now it's finally complete. And it was actually four. I thought all the fast food would have sold fish sandwiches. Even if it's not all, I think majority would have sold it. But maybe because I'm in Canada. So I'm going to be ranking all of them. So it was only four. So I'm going to rank all of them based on which one I think is best to which one I think it was the worst. So I've tried calling and checking different fast foods, but they don't have any fish sandwiches. Like, I guess it's not popular in Canada where I'm from. So it was just Arby's, Burger King, McDonald's, and Popeyes. For only four fast food in Canada where I live sell fish sandwiches. Because I've tried Dairy Queen, I've tried Carl's Jr., I've tried even Jollibee don't have fish sandwiches. I was surprised. So I guess they don't focus on fish sandwiches here because I guess people in Canada love bacon and syrup. And burger. I feel like where I live is more, they're more focused on burgers here and like chicken sandwiches, not like fish. Because there's like so much fast food here, but all of these four have the fish sandwiches. Yeah, it was disappointing. I thought I was about to try like, I would say at least seven minimum out of all the fast foods, but I only got four, so so this should be easier than I thought. Not like the chicken sandwiches and the most popular burgers from them, for sure. So this one should be quick. So, yep, I've tried four fish sandwiches from four different fast foods, and now we're going to see which one was the best compared to which one was the worst. And as you guys already hear me say just now, I wish there were more, so it's more, there'll be more to come, more comparison. But due to the fact that it's four, uh, yeah, you guys know what I'm trying to say. If you don't, I wish there was more because I like putting like 10 stuff and then like pinpoint which one is the best compared to which one's the worst. Not even Wendy's didn't have fish sandwiches. I was surprised because even when I called them, they were like, "Oh, sorry, we don't have fish sandwich." I was like, "What? Wendy's don't have fish sandwich?" Maybe because I live in Canada. So on my tablet here, I've ranked them only four. So I've ranked them from from the best to the worst. And the best one, in my opinion, was Popeyes. I gave that one 8 out of 10. It was like, it was really, really, really nice. I feel like their tartar sauce is more sweeter than the other ones and more, I feel like their seasoning is probably different too. That's why I tried all those different kind of fish sandwiches from different fast food just to see like how it tastes, how it's doing. Their buns are different. Everything about the fish sandwiches is different. So Popeyes got 8, and their fish sandwiches wasn't even permanent. I feel like it's a limited edition. So that would have left 3. At that point, it's like, why bother try them? So I gave Popeyes fish sandwich. They call theirs the flounder fish sandwich. They give theirs a little bit of swag, in my opinion. So I gave the fish sandwich from Popeyes 8 out of 10. It was delicious. Popeyes, they have a nice fish sandwich. When it's gone, we probably won't get it again for way back when. But Popeyes is like a chicken place. So how are they selling fish? That was weird. But you already know what time it is. And the second best one was Arby's. I gave Arby's 7.5 out of 10. Arby's was also their tartar sauce wasn't as sweet as Popeyes. Oh, and Arby's fish sandwich was literally a limited edition. So if Popeyes and Arby's wasn't selling fish sandwich, then that leave with only two. So, but Arby's fish sandwich is really delicious. I enjoy it, but Popeyes was a little bit more sweeter and a different style of cooking. I don't know. Or maybe the seasoning was different. But Arby's was literally good. 7.5 out of 10, hands down. I give it 7.5 out of 10 because it wasn't better than Popeyes. But Popeyes was really, 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 really good. And Arby's got 2. No, Arby's was the second one, sorry. And they got 7.5 out of 10. People from Arby's watching me probably be like, what the hell? You gave our fish sandwich 2? You crazy. And then the third one was Burger King's Big Fish. I gave that one 7. Like it was decent, but as I said before, I feel like it all depends on the tartar sauce. Because Burger King tartar sauce wasn't as sweet as Popeyes, but it was okay. Because when I went to go order Burger King's fish sandwich, I had to wait for it 4 or 5 minutes, so it was freshly prepared. But I guess it's just their tartar sauce is different. And then number 4, McDonald's. I gave their fish sandwich 6.5 out of 10. So for McDonald's, I don't think it's sort of like hating on them. I guess they don't focus on it because I found out that it's their least popular item, so they don't really uh focus on making the fish sandwich delicious. I feel like they focus on their burgers and their chicken sandwich, and they just have fish sandwich just for pescatarians or people that, oh, let me go eat a fish sandwich. For them and also Burger King, because all the other fast foods didn't have fish sandwich. So if Popeyes and Arby's wasn't selling fish sandwich for a limited time, that would have left me with Burger King and McDonald's. At that point, I wouldn't even bother try, because before I start trying them, I was like, I want to make sure at least 3, because I know Burger King and McDonald's had fish sandwich, and then Popeyes was limited edition, and then Arby's was also a limited edition. So I was like, before I'm gonna try those two first, just so when I'm ready, it's not gone. So when I've tried that, I was like, okay, that's 4. Then I start calling around with different fast foods, and everyone's like, "Oh no, we don't have this. Oh, we don't sell fish sandwich. Oh, we don't do this." I'm like, ah. So only 4 places in Canada where I live sell fish sandwich, and out of the 4, 2 of them is limited edition. So you can only imagine. So have all 4 of them, and now I'm trying to compare them. As I said before, in all the taste and test fish videos, it's all depending on the tartar sauce, basically, in my opinion. Because what I noticed while I was trying each and every one of them is the fact that it's tartar sauce is like sweet. And as I said before, I thought the tartar sauce were all the same, but I guess the manufacturer company or whoever made their tartar sauce make the tartar sauce in a certain way. I would think they make some sweet and make some sour. Because the best one was Popeyes, number 1. Number 2, Arby's. Number 3, Burger King, and number 4, McDonald's. So I feel like it's the tartar sauce. And also the fish also, because the fish also have to have seasoning for you to have a little bit of taste. But for McDonald's, I feel like, I don't know, in my opinion, I think it's McDonald's fish sandwich is more about like elderly people and like people that don't eat burger, like people that don't eat meat, basically pescatarians. So I feel like they don't really focus on it. They just have it just to bring those type of customers in to say, oh, we have fish sandwich. If you don't eat meat, we got fish. So I feel like that's why McDonald's probably have it. But I feel like, yeah, that's basically it. But Burger King, I know Burger King always had that big fish. But for McDonald's, I don't know. I just feel like they have it because they focus more on their burgers, as I already said. And then Arby's, I feel like Arby's is more not beef. Like, what was it? Yeah, I think it's roast beef. Sorry, I was about to say burger, but Arby's, they don't sell like burgers and all that kind of stuff. Arby's focus mainly on like beef products and like chicken. So for each and every fast food, it all depend on like what you eat. Because Arby's sell chicken sandwiches and they sell beef, but they don't sell burgers, from what I understand. And then Popeyes is a chicken fast food, but they sell fish. So maybe they just have a fish sandwich just to pull those people in to say, hey, you don't eat chicken, but we got fish. So it's all a business thing. So I guess that's all it really is to it. Because if Burger King starts selling fried chicken, everyone will go crazy. Not even Jollibee didn't have it, as I said. I was stunned that Jollibee didn't have it. Even Wendy's, I was like, wow. Wendy's though, I could have tell anybody that Wendy's sell fish sandwich, because I was like, I'm not sure and I don't want to go through the drive through and then ask them, then they're like no, and then there's someone in front of me, then there's someone behind me, because I'm the type of guy, I don't like to go somewhere like to a store or anywhere and don't buy something like it looks funny. Like if you go inside a store or a fast food and you're like, "Oh, do you have this?" And they said no. You walk out. It sort of seems funny, even though most times it all depends on what you eat. But to go through a drive-through, I don't know. Now I'll feel pretty weird. Going through a drive-through, there's one car in front of you. You're at the thing taking your order, and then there's one car behind you, and you're like, "Oh, you felt? Oh, can I have a fish sandwich?" And they're like, "Oh, sorry, we don't sell fish." And then they're doing their job, and they're gonna ask you, "Oh, do you want something else?" And then you're like, no." And then you have to wait for the first car to go, and then the last car behind you is waiting. I don't know. It's weird. So for me, I feel like I call around just to see if they have it before I go there. Just so if I go there, I don't look stupid because I don't know if they got it. So only four fast foods to be honest, and two of them was limited edition. Where I'm from in Canada, I have to say that because maybe you guys that live somewhere else, uh, some part in Canada, maybe the other fast food there they have it, but where I'm from, they don't have a bunch of fish sandwich out here. So only four, only four. So I guess it's the seasoning and the tartar sauce, but I don't know. I feel like it's the tartar sauce and the seasoning on the fish that brings out the taste. So there you guys have it. That's me concluding all the fish sandwich I've tried from the four different fast food. So as I said before, Popeyes was number one. I gave that one 8. Arby's was number 2. I gave that one 7.5 out of 10. Burger King was number 3. I gave that 7 out of 10. And McDonald's was the last one. I gave that one 6.5 out of 10. So, from my opinion, that's just how it is. Maybe for you, if you try it and you're somewhere else, maybe it tastes different somewhere else in Canada, but I'm talking about where I'm from, in my opinion. So there you guys have it. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. Your boy will be back trying and doing a bunch of other stuff. You go enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I post daily on them.